Well, first, we realized that the potential to estimate expected yields. We did this 2 years in a row with good results. And also now we're realizing the potential for protein levels for corrective fertilization. We also observed that this method is applicable. So initially with local ground truthing to ensure that the relationship between those variables could be wheat variables, corn, rice, soybean. So the variables that we are going to use to estimate yields, to verify that that relationship with NDVI is significant to support yield prediction. And also, if we're going to work with protein levels, make sure that the relation between SPAD measurement and that chlorophyll index is significant. After initial years, the method can be adjusted with new data, so it may not require ground truthing. So our goal in the midterm is to develop this a little bit like the university extension models. In this case, I'm showing an INTA model where you have different response curves of wheat yields as a function of the available nitrogen, and they work with different scenarios. As we saw in 1 year, we had, of course, they work with different varieties in different locations and landscapes, and then they establish a scenario. So this is pretty much localized and similar to what our university extension departments do. So our goal is to develop with consultants or local universities this let's say yield prediction curves locally in different scenarios, and so that's something that it's open for research in the future. We're working a lot with consultants in different areas, so we aim to introduce this. Also, we'll be working with more detailed training on site-specific management, and one of the modules will be on-farm research. So maybe start working with some common methodologies to develop this type of curves, and then provide this as services to producers. So that's one way that we see this evolving. And also other conclusion is it's even though the dates that we took the images worked, there's further analysis required to optimize when is the right time for image acquisition. Or for instance, an approach where you have an initial assessment at 45 days before and then 2 adjustment dates. In the next days with harvest, we'll have the results for 2011. Right now, yesterday they started to harvest in that field, Santa Elena or Santa Teresa, and the yields were on target in the order of 55.2 tons per hectare. And regarding protein levels, they'll also be doing georeference sampling to evaluate the protein estimation. And also finally, we'll be, as Eric was mentioning, we'll see how we can complement the satellites with UAVs, and as this technology evolve, to have better turnaround time and be able to adjust fertilizations if needed. So basically, those are the conclusions. This is a kind of something that has been validated. It needs local ground truthing, so that's a good opportunity to work together with consultants at the regional level, especially if they have a on-farm research program. And also, we'll see more and more opportunities having more available imagery. This UAV technology was something that was on research a few years ago. Now it's something that's usable, and we hope that in the next years it will be something commercially available.